Hey, you guys, H&B here. So this is another property tour Tuesday for you. So we're in like the historic section here near Hillcrest Park, just above Raymond Hills. And so I'm showing you guys a little Spanish place that we got here. It's on Luanne, and this is back on the market. It's been on and off the market a couple times. I've had a couple offers on this property. Right up the street over here, one just went in escrow. This one right across the street, one of the guys from our office sold that one over there, and this one's a lot smaller. It's like a little over 1,100 square feet, just under 6,000 square feet on the lot, but it's got a lot of charm. It's going to take a little bit of work in here to get it to where you want, but it's really cool. So you have these gates and this arch. It's really kind of a cool little feature here. Going through the arches here to get back to your garage door and access to the backyard there. And you got another really cool arch here at the front door as well. So really nice little Spanish charm coming in. And we're going to take care of some landscaping if you buy the place as well. But a lot of original touches. So this house, when I say historic, we're talking 1929. And so these homes, 1929, what you're going to get the original hardwood flooring. Check out the door. Very cool Spanish style door. A lot of the windows, I mean, you're going to see the windows here. We're going to go the other way. I'm not trying to touch too many door surfaces like I said before, but these windows are like 1929 windows. Look at the old latches at the bottom here. Whoop. Uh-oh. It's not going to let me go that far. Hey, gimbal, come back. Sorry about that, you guys. Gimbal's falling apart. I didn't do gimbal. If you guys got a recommendation for a gimbal, let me know. Okay? But this reminds me, I just sold that 1927 on the other side of town in Golden Hills. It had a similar kind of living room to it with a really cool character as far as the fireplace goes. It's got kind of the curved ceilings in here. The ceilings aren't as high as the other place that I sold, but it's very nice inside here for sure, the way this is set up. Lots of arches for character. So really cool. This takes you into the dining room from that living room, you guys. And again, original windows, that type of stuff. I mean, this is all plaster walls, that type of thing. So when you come in and remodel, it's a pain to do it, but it'll look amazing once you do. I'm going to flip this around. Oh, wait. Before I go any further, show you that. Guys at Raincross Escrow, who are my guys. They're awesome. They dropped this off for me today, so I told them I'd wear it. And shout out to Matt Sims and all of his guys, because that's the escrow company I use. These guys are killer. And they got some really nice shirts. I thought the H&B shirts were cool. Hashtag H&B contest. But I thought my shirts were cool with their t-shirts. These guys are top notch. This is what happens when you work escrow, own escrow. It's different than being a realtor for sure. So Matt Sims and the guys, thank you for my shirt. Anyways, back to the property here. So I'll bring you in from the front actually, and I'll walk you through with the camera facing forward for you so you can see it. So this is that living room area, you guys. Right here. I wanted to show you that hardware on the window, that old latch system on the window there. Definitely not regular to code anymore. But nice, like I said, the nice vaulted ceilings or curved ceilings in here. Arches taking you into this little dining room area, which is very cute. I mean, this is going to be a great house for somebody. It's only a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. So small family starting out. Someone maybe retired that just wants a really cool little space in a great area. Kitchen. Again, not a ton of space here, you guys, but really cute setup for sure. Coming into here, and then here's the thing about this bathroom. So here's the half bath, and the half bath in here. Oh, there's your realtor right there. Hey, half bath has the washing machine and dryer set up in it here. So, okay. So you might want to rearrange that. But it's got a little pantry, a little wet room here that you can use as a pantry as well. Coming through the kitchen, and then off the kitchen, we're going to go down the hallway. We have the first bedroom here. Coming through, and again, this has all of the original flooring in it. I mean, this flooring is like from 1929. You know how they always say, you know, these guys knew how to build it back then. Same with like these door handles. I know someone who loves looking at door handles. Got this old charm on the door handles, the crystal style door handles in here. And then coming down the hallway, you have the second bedroom, or like the master here. And all these, the heating is all this in-floor, all the heating, because you don't have the above ducting here. A lot of the ducting runs under the house. And you do have a little walk-in closet in here too, which is very cool. And the master. A little bit of space in there for a closet, but again, this is not going to be, you know, maybe it is your forever home if you're not going to have a bunch of kids, because it's going to be tough to fit 2 or 3 kids in here with 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bath. So it's not going to be easy to do. Sorry, I missed that last bathroom, you guys. You know, now this bathroom I'll show you. I'm not showing you a lot of bathrooms these days, but this one, they came in, they upgraded it. Very interesting. Kind of got the black going here, the tile going around. Got a little bay window here to look outside, little geranium. You can put some plants up there or something. There's your realtor sporting his Rain Cross escrow shirt. I think now it's going to be shown forward on Facebook. That's right. So there it is. So that's the whole inside, really, you guys. Nothing to go bananas about, but I mean, it's a really great place, you know. But like I said, the pricing is $760. I had a couple people look at this. They were thinking the mid-6s just because of the condition. And remember, the condition of this place, they're selling as is. But as is, they're willing to do the termite work. It's going to have a lot of termite work needs to be done, but they want to sell it as is. But look at this cool little scene here you have off of the living room. You got a little area, and that's very similar to what I had at the one that I sold, but they didn't have a window looking out to it from the living room, but it's super cool. So we're going to go outside next. I want to show that to you guys so you can see it. But again, we're coming through the dining room here. They got a lot of really cool classic touches in here, and they've got some upgrades in here. But I mean, definitely opportunity in here, you guys. Let me turn this. Opportunity in here. They got the little tray ceiling up there. But like I said, opportunity everywhere you go in this house for sure. You can come in here, if you get it for the right price, make it your own, especially with these houses in this area selling. I mean, you want to talk about like crazy prices. You know, this thing is on the market right now for $760. Like I said, I think in the 600s it would be, you know, a good price somewhere, maybe in the high 600s. It's pretty small, but you could definitely do some work with it. So this is, again, this is your driveway, and that's the gate that we have with a really cool little arch space there. And you got the Spanish tiles for the roof, all that type of stuff. So we got some awnings here. They're going to need some repair, but that's cosmetic stuff. Really cool gate coming back. Tankless water heater, which is nice to have for sure. Then look at this cool backyard entertaining area. What do you think? Got a nice little pool, jacuzzi area, a little sitting area out here, another raised area right in the back there. Little raised area to sit back there. Super kind of tropical back here, so it's pretty cool. I don't want to be too loud because it's such a nice quiet neighborhood out here. So but here's that space that I showed you coming off the living room. I'm going to try not to step in all the mud here. I wanted to pan this over so you can see. I can even open the gate here. So I can walk out to it so you guys can see it. So a little sanctuary here. And so really this is the window off that living room. You could have that be as a slider and be able to walk right out here to it. You're going to have a cool little indoor-outdoor entertaining section out here with you and your guests. So I think that would be pretty cool. Pull this out here. Come back. Pool equipment. Looks like it's in pretty good shape, but obviously we'd have to do a inspection on that. But again, so there's a lot of opportunity out here too. I think the pool looks like it's in pretty good shape. The surface is a little hammered in there and may need some acid wash to bring it back, maybe even resurfacing it. But you got lots of privacy out here. You can see it's really cool. So here you got a little lower wall, but really you can do something with that. And this little door here, that went into the master. But it looks like they have an old CRT screen up there, you guys going for it out here. So, but this is a really cool spot. So I think, you know, if you guys are interested, you know, we put an offer in. It's up here, you know, like I said, near Hillcrest Park. It's It's a great opportunity up here, 1929 home with a pool. And the pool is probably the best thing about this house, one of the best things. I mean, it has a lot of really cool charm inside for sure, and you might want to take advantage of that. So they're listed at $760, but like I said, they've fallen out of escrow a couple times, I think at least once. But when I told her we wanted to come in like around $650, she's like, yeah, you can't do it. But you never know now. Like I said, the market's changing. The buyer, I think they did mention the buyer may have, I'll look. He's going to check this out for you. Get the pages to separate here. This is just internet gold, isn't it? Can't turn the pages on something? No problem. I want to get this. Yep. So the buyer had to drop out because of COVID concerns. And what does that mean? They may have lost their job. They may not be able to get their loan, whatever it is. So those could have been one of those reasons. That's what I was telling you before. Remember the market and where it's at, and I'm going to say it again. We have not gone. People are talking about a recession and all these different things. We're not there yet, because like I was explaining to you before in the report we got today, that the difference between now and 2008, first 2008 stretched out over like 18 months or something like that. The whole thing went on. I mean, this has been a couple of months, so we're not even there yet. But in 2008, we had just tons of inventory. And you didn't have a lot of demand because a lot of people lost their jobs back then. Not like now. This is huge. How many people are out of work right now, and how many may be, unless they can really get the stimulus package figured out correctly. But it's different because they had like 4 or 5 times as many homes available than we do right now. So we're really almost at an all-time low still for inventory. We still have buyers out there, but like this one, I had one earlier that fell out of escrow that I was representing both sides on, but we put it right back in because we're priced right. They just finished their inspections there today and they're going to buy, but I lost half a side there, but I'm just trying to get it done for my clients, trying to sell that house. That's all I really care about. But that's, this one, that one, my TC said she's had a couple that have had to bail out, because of the COVID-19 issues and those type of things. They've even put an addendum together now where, I don't want to sit on anything, where the buyers will now put an addendum in with their offer, and it's called the coronavirus addendum, the CVA. And they put that in and basically check a box, and one of the boxes says that, for some reason, they are not able to get their financing due to issues directly related to the coronavirus or COVID-19. They can cancel without penalty. That means they get to keep their deposit. It's usually about 3% of the purchase price. And a seller can go after them for that, but if they have that addendum in place, then they're good to go. But they do have to prove that they are harmed because of the COVID-19. But I mean, it's such a big deal that they got an addendum for it. And then we've got showing addendums or forms we have to fill out, disclosures just to be able to get into a house now as well for bringing buyers in. So it is changing a little bit. There are going to be some things happening, but not right now. A house like this with all the charm that it has and everything else, if you want that charm, you can come in, do some things to it. It looks pretty clean. I'm not an inspector, so don't trust me to say I know exactly what's going on because I haven't, they have an inspection report, I think, available to us now. I have not seen it. It just came out. They just put it online, but I can share that with you. If you are interested in this house, I can send that to you along with the termite report and those type of things, just so you know what's going on in here, because there are probably going to be a few things going on. It's built in 1929. It's not brand new for sure, but it's really cool. It's in a great neighborhood, and you'd be a neighbor at Agent B's. I'm close. Again, I'm, just down the hill here. The other one, I was just, a few blocks, east. So, hey, I could be your neighbor. So I hope you guys, are interested in a house like this. If you're interested in anything at all, please know I keep telling everybody that Agent B is still working, okay? We're taking all the precautions we have. I've touched that door, but I haven't touched anything else. But I brought my hand sanitizer with me. So as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to go hand sanitize. I'm going to wipe down my phone, get back in my car, sanitize again before I get in my car because I got to close and lock the door and touch the key and all that stuff. But trying to be as safe as possible, you guys. But I am out there for you and here to help you. If you want me to do a video tour for you, I did it last weekend for a client called me. I haven't talked to them in years. And they've been getting my emails and getting my correspondence, and they're ready. And so I went through and to see a house that didn't have any pictures online because they had a tenant in it, and I went through with my iPad and I FaceTimed it with them, just like I did with that walkthrough of my buyer a few weeks ago. And I set a FaceTime, walk through the house with them on my iPad, and show them the whole place. And after seeing it, they were like, we're going to kind of pass. We didn't know it looked like that because the renter had kind of beaten it up. But, you know, they want something a little more turnkey, and that's okay. But I'm willing to do that for my clients. If you guys are interested, you have someone interested in seeing a house, I'm more than happy to go through and do something like this and walk you through it and show you the house. And you won't see me, you'll see the house. And then that way you can decide if you want to go see it or not. Okay? So reach out to me, guys, anytime. You know I'm always around. Agent B is here to help when you're ready. Thanks to Rain Cross Escrow, Matt Sims and the guys. Stay in the frame. If you need an escrow company for anything, you may not be buying or selling, you may be refining. You might need some help with something on title, something like that. These are the guys. Anyways, if you need help with real estate or